Hey, what's going on, everyone? My name's Wolfman, and welcome to Vlog 21, I believe. This one will probably be, this one will probably be a lot longer because um, on this vlog, I actually want to talk a lot. I mean, a lot about what's going on because I did live stream yesterday and I probably won't upload this until tomorrow. And today's Sunday, and tomorrow's Monday. So, anyways, um, so yeah, basically, I want to recap what I said on the live stream because there was at points on the live stream that you couldn't hear the live stream. I don't know why, but it happens. So it's perfectly fine. But I did want to like explain a lot of things and just have like I don't know like I don't know what to call this, but um yeah, basically I just want to say what's been going on, or not what's been going on, but like what what I said on the live stream. They well, in those points that you couldn't hear anything, because obviously if I said them, they're kind of important. um so this is basically all towards my girlfriend Annabeth, and you know, a lot of things have been going on. So everyone who did contribute to the charity, thank you. Even though I think that was just one person and me, I still have to put in that money, but I will. I will. I just have to get it into the bank. I have it in my wallet, so it's not technically mine, and I haven't spent it. But something that I did think was very important to say, in the live stream was, you know, all the things that me and my girlfriend went through. Not like very, I don't know, intimate to say because we haven't had that physical interaction yet. But um, yeah. Sorry, I don't know. I'm toying around right now with my computer, and I shouldn't be. I should just be talking. So just talking. Okay. Anyways, so yeah. Um, let's get to it because this is 3 minutes in already. So for her sake, I guess. I mean, everybody else will see this too, but for her, you know, it's really, it's really, it's really hard right now. I know she is very confused. Annabeth, yeah, you're pretty confused right now, and it's hard. It's really weird after going through an accident and then a coma and then amnesia, which is completely ironic because my friends did. I mean, it's not something towards her. It's not something towards you, Annabeth, but my friends started laughing, a lot of them, whenever I said, yeah, she had amnesia. And then they're all like, oh my god. And then they started laughing because they're all like, that's ironic because it was the first game that you played. And I was like, whoa, wow, wow. So, I mean, that is pretty ironic. I don't mean to seem harsh about it, but that's pretty ironic. And then, this whole thing all played out really weird. I mean, I don't know how to explain the last 6 months to her, but I could get it pretty close. I hope. Um, like she told me that she thinks it's December. It's like whoa, it's June now. Damn. But yeah. So honestly, I don't like in her situation. I don't know what happened in December at all. I mean, I didn't even know her. I didn't even know she existed. I'm very glad that I do now, but you know, I didn't know, and she was with her boyfriend and stuff like that, and they must have been a pretty happy couple. I know that me and my girlfriend were really well in December. We weren't that happy because stuff with me, but yeah, um, wow. This is starting to seem similar. Okay, I'm gonna stop about that. But yeah, so December went by and the whole end of the world thing happened. Ooh, everybody's running around. Whatever. Okay, yeah. I mean, no, yay. But yeah, that was December. Everybody freaking out. I guess good things happening to people, if not bad. I mean, I don't know. Um, like I said, I don't know how to explain the past 6 months with things that I've just heard from her personally, and she. This is the hardest situation I've ever been in, guys. Like I have never been in this situation before. But um, yeah, that was December. I guess I'll just end it there. June. Wait, no, not June. God dang it. January. So January was probably the roughest time for her. I won't say much, but her loved one passed away, and that's really hard, really hard. Um, you know, if anybody's significant other ever passes away, that's really hard, especially at our young age. It's a traumatizing thing. It's like one of those things. What did I do wrong? What was it me? Why? Why did this happen? Um, all these questions that can't be answered, and yet you have to answer them for yourself one day or another, and just be like, I have to be okay with it, because if not, I'm just going to be grieving for the rest of my life. And, it's okay to grieve, but, like I told her, it's okay to grieve, but how long is sometimes a bad thing. If it's like for an extended period of time, it's like, all right, you know, sorry, but there's more than just one person out there. Um, and that's hard. I was there thinking, one of my ex-girlfriends was that was it. And my friend Reaper, he told me the same exact thing, and it was like, wow. This happens a lot more probably to guys than girls, because usually, well, in my situation, I've never broken up with a girl. Well, I mean, I broke up with Jordan, but that was like just to get my thoughts together, and then we got back together. So it wasn't really, just like a break. It wasn't really anything. So I technically haven't broken up with any girl. They've all literally left me. As my friend said, so you've been dumped for your life, or oh damn it, how did I say that? I gotta think about this. Oh, he said it. So you've been dumped your whole life? I know, man. I know. Don't rub it in. But he's a good friend. All right, so January was really hard, really tough. Um, I can't fathom how much that hurts. Until it happens to me, I won't understand. And it almost happened to me. If I would have lost her, man, I don't think I'd be like here in Texas right now. If that would have happened, I think I would have left without a doubt and just been there for at least the family. Would have been a horrible circumstance to meet everybody for the first time and probably the last. But I can't, I can't even think. Like, I don't even know who to thank. I mean, thank God that she didn't leave permanently, because that would have been traumatizing to me. And just thinking about it hurts a lot. So I mean, to her, it must hurt a lot more knowing that it actually happened, and then having to get the news again, because she got this amnesia thing. And it's like, well, I don't know how to put it to words. If it's ever happened to you, it's really hard. And people support you, thankfully. Thankfully, we have people out there that want to support people that are like that. Um, but you also gotta let them grieve for a little bit. You know. So that was January. February, um, as she told me, people were still saying, oh, we're sorry for your loss, and oh, he was a good guy, and oh, I hope he's in a better place and stuff like that. And that's all good words and all. It is. It really is. I mean, even I would want to hear that. I mean, but after a certain point, it does get annoying. It's like, okay, yeah, I understand. But I need my solitude for right now because I can't take this every single day. And how long is it going to happen? So, February was probably like one of those points where it was like grieving, and then like towards the end of it, it was probably getting kind of annoying, or if not annoying, just like irritating that she still had to, listen to that. And I understand. I mean, I was there. People were telling me about Annabeth, and they were like, "Oh, I'm sorry that this happened to you," and all that. And it does get annoying sometimes, especially after like I don't know the 20th time of explaining everything that happened. But in the end, I realized, that just means that people care, and that that means a lot more to me than me getting, irritated. People caring about a person they don't even know, and it's a long way from here, you know. And I thank every one of them that were like supporting me and said, I'm sorry that this happened to you. If there's any way that I could help, like in anything, just tell me and stuff like that. And whenever those 9 guys or 8 guys came, you know, prepared and ready to go for that live stream we held last week on Saturday, it put me to tears to know that that much people cared about someone they don't know, and not only that, but are on a live stream with someone they still don't know, and that they just met like literally 5 minutes ago, and they're saying, we want to help. We want to have fun, but we also want to help, and we're here to support you. And those guys are amazing. Um, and I can't say anything else about that because that was just something that made me realize a lot of things. That a lot of people care about me. I have a lot of good guy friends. I have a lot of good girl friends, and it's amazing. So February was probably one of those times where she was grieving, and it was irritating at the very end, probably. Now, something that I couldn't really type out um, in March, as she told me, her boyfriend liked to go on Twitch, which is what I live stream on. Um, and his favorite game was playing Minecraft. So he was probably a gamer or something like that. I don't know. I don't know how he was, but he must have been a great guy because they went out for 4 years, and it's just like wow, wow, 4 years. Congratulations. I'm sorry that it had to end, but wow, that makes me think a lot. You know, It makes me think, how can I possibly replace someone that was there for 4 years and I'm not even there? I just feel like some stranger. No, I am just some stranger talking to a camera that's on my laptop, well, for now, explaining how much I feel towards this other person that I don't know physically. And it's just like, whoa, how does this happen, But then I also started watching other things too. But anyways, before I get onto that, I'm gonna say what happened in March. So in March, she went onto Twitch a lot and looked up on the Minecraft part of Twitch and who was live streaming, and she'd watch them. And she told me that she was just crying there, remembering and you know grieving, and everything was just so hard. Everything felt like it was just falling apart, and that's hard, you know. I mean, for me, it's hard to even listen to like a song or like watch a show or see something on like any type of website. It's hard for me to see something that like an ex-girlfriend of mine that I really loved um, liked, and then I'm seeing it, and it's just like it brings back memories, and it hurts a lot. It hurts a lot. So I know where that I know that standpoint. Um, and you know, she she probably wanted to be away from everyone. I know she told me that before the car accident. She wanted to be away from everyone, and I understand that. That's something really understandable. You know, sometimes I just wanted to be alone, but at the same time, I wanted just one person to be in my presence. But at the same time, probably not mentioning it or like talking about it at sporadic times that I'd want to talk about it. And you know, that's hard to go on like just Twitch and then see a game and then it's just like I don't even know like just I don't know how to convey that. It's hard to say what another person thinks, but I'm trying because I care. And you know, I obviously a lot of people that know me on a personal level know how much I care about Annabeth, this person. I mean, I tell them all the time, you know, guys, I didn't fall in love with a picture. I didn't fall in love with looks. I didn't fall in love with, you know, anything physical. I fell in love with a person and their words. And then after I saw the picture, it was amazing. And you know, that was probably the most amazing feeling out of this whole relationship. Knowing all the good things that a person told me, and then, you know, and then getting like a picture to see. I mean, even without a physical interaction, um, it was really good. I mean, I still haven't heard her voice either, and you know that's one thing that I really want to do. You know, I want to hear her voice. I mean, sometimes that's all you need, and that's something that I guess I would need. Um, because I'm here on YouTube, and you guys hear my voice, and it might suck because you know I don't know how good this microphone is, like on a scale of 1 to 10, but it's all right. It's all right for what it is. So that was March. March was watching Twitch, getting on Minecraft, and crying a lot, and not wanting to talk to other people. All right. So yeah, that was March. Now, April. April, she did the same thing because she told me that she was doing it for about 2 weeks. So it was in the back half of March, starting April, where she went onto Twitch and then watched Minecraft. Now I have a squeaky chair. I know. Sorry. Oh, now it's not squeaking? Wow. Wow, when I needed to... Oh, there it goes. Okay. Anyways. So in April, she was looking at that. Now, if any of you guys that watched me or heard or whatever, um, I did my first live stream March, or I mean April, yeah, April 14th. Um, yes, it was planned. Yes, I did some bad name calling, but that's besides the point. She watched it that day, and she told me like afterwards, but she told me the reason that she was watching mine specifically was because, you know, I put on the live stream that I was playing Minecraft, and I was, but not that early into it when she was watching me, and she said, you know, it stood out the most because you said you were playing Minecraft, but you weren't doing that. So I clicked on it, and then she was hearing what I had to say about everything, and she actually found it funny, and you know that changed my whole perspective about that. You know, she said, you just had a whole list right there, and you said all these people suck, and I'm going to tell you why." And you know that made me laugh. That made my day that day. I remember that day. That was a good one. And you know, I do feel bad, but at the same time, whenever I heard it in that perspective, it was like, well, you know, I'm glad I made someone Sunday. Um, but yeah. Um, so she watched me and she came and went, I think, 'cause she was probably busy. But she stuck to watching me that whole night. I streamed for about 4, maybe 5 hours. And that whole night she was just talking to me and through the chat, of course. And I was telling her, oh, I'm so sorry. I did the same thing. I didn't know that she didn't want to grieve. I didn't know, guys. I didn't know. But she, I told her, oh, I'm sorry. But I told her, what you should do? You should get a YouTube channel and you should make videos in his name or in his remembrance or something like that. I don't even remember what I dedicate them to him. There you go. Dedicate them to him. And yeah, I think she liked that because later on she sent me a thank you note that I'll tell you guys later. So yeah, that was that night, and she really really liked me that night. It was amazing. It was one of the best times that I had with her, honestly, and it was like wow. And you know, it just comes to show you that not everything bad is horrible. But anyways, so yeah, that was that day. We're still on April, so that was that day, and then week later, let's see, the 22nd, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, a week later, 8 days later, she made a YouTube account, and I'll actually read you guys what Annabeth first sent me. So Annabeth said, "Hey Wolfman, it's this underscore girl 133 from the live stream last week. Just wanted to let you know I've officially joined YouTube. Eventually, I may take up your suggestion to make videos and dedicate them to my boyfriend, but for now, I'm just going to stick to watching you. Hopefully, you're okay with that. To tell you the truth, I have no idea why I felt the need to message you, but I am. You put a lot out there about yourself, and I guess I just wanted to say I think that's kind of cool and really brave of you. I think that's it, Annabeth." That was that that night, I was like, I just got my first thank you message on YouTube, and it felt amazing. It was one of the best things that I've ever felt. It made so much of a difference to thinking everything that I used to think, and it felt amazing to me. I mean, I remember reading that message and just being like, wow. And yeah, I mean, just wow. So in April, after that, I messaged her back and I said, it's my pleasure. And thank you for telling me all this. And then we just kept communicating. Her and I, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And then, I think that was it basically for April, going back and forth. I was still in my relationship with Jordan, and that was basically it. We were getting to get closer together and knowing each other better, and it was good. In May, um, May was the weirdest time because I went to a trip with the band to Dallas, and on that trip, uh, you know, I really felt like that was it for me and Jordan because she was never communicating with me. She was never saying anything to me, and she was just texting away with Matt. Um, I'm not even gonna say who he is, but you know, just texting away with that guy. And it was like, well, gee, thanks. Way to hit it hard, slap in the face. And I kept asking, are you sure you love me and stuff like that? Because I wanted to know, and it was just like, I don't know. But in the end, I got mad at her because I knew that she wanted to be with Matt, and she never told me, and she was just like, oh no, here you go, and stuff like that, and whatever. I don't even remember what she said. Why am I doing this voice? But yeah, so that night when we got back on Saturday, she was still messaging me a lot, and she was stealing my heart, and I told her what had happened, and I honestly felt like I was done, and then next morning, what do you know? She breaks up with me. Gee, thanks, Jordan. You did it through a text. Way to go. Anyways, rant over about that at least. Well, maybe not. I don't know. But anyways, so actually no, I'm gonna say something. Thank you, Jordan, and then Kelsey, and Emily. Yeah, all three of them. Three out of the four girlfriends. Gee, thanks for giving me a text saying I'm leaving you. Thanks for dumping me. Thanks for getting my hopes up and saying, "Oh, I'll be with you forever." Whatever. Okay. Now rant's over. Oh, and Jordan said supposedly that Matt wasn't the reason she left me. Then why the heck did you leave me? If it obviously was so obvious that you wanted to be with him during the whole freaking. Okay, yeah, I'm done. I'm done. I'm being bipolar now. Sorry. Personal moment. This is for Annabeth. Yeah, I forgot about that. Anyways. So, yeah. I told Annabeth what was going on, and she said, well, it's going to be hard, but it there's a, there's also stuff going on with Jordan's parents and stuff like that, and I just had got advice from a lot of people, and it was it, and I had to take on a new approach about everything. And I was just like, well, okay, whatever. And I was still hurting, but she actually told me, she said, I remember asking her a few nights before that happened. I asked her, do you have sort of a crush on me?" And she said no. And she told me she honestly was being honest about that. That seems like a paradox, but whatever. And that's because I was dating my ex-girlfriend. And she thought that was amazing because I had nothing bad to say about her. And I mean, I still don't, even though, I mean, I should, but whatever. So after I told her, I think she got excited because then it was like she didn't tell me, but at the same time, she knew she wanted me because every day basically what was going on between me and her. I'm pretty sure we were both making it to the point where we were both wanting to plan out our day until we got back home from school to talk to each other. Because I know I was. I remember reading something that she told me do the same thing. And during May, it was, well, it just turned June, but during that time, it was really good. And then I just got more and more attached to her. Like I said, I started falling for her, and I fell in love with her. And there was one specific night um, that, well, actually, there was many nights. First night that I remember, she said, she told me, "Do you not realize how much times I've just wanted to pack my things and go down to Texas just to see you?" And I was like, wow. Well, now me to you, Annabeth. I hope you realize how many feelings I've had for you to say, I want to go all the way to Ohio and just pack my things and leave without even permission. Just go. Reckless or not, just leave and be there, right there with you. And, yeah, when she told me that, it's like, wow. And then it just got to the point where she said, I told her, well, do you want to come? And she said, I don't know. And I was like, then just come to me, you know? Come to me, just let it all go and just come to me. She said, are you sure? And I was like, I'm more than sure. And she said, okay. And then a few days later, she started telling me, is it weird that I already know what I'm planning to say to my rents, as she calls them? Um, I was like, no, just means you really want to get here. And without, I don't know how, but magically they said yes to come down here for college tours because, Texas colleges are amazing. And yeah, it was like, wow, this person really cares about me. And she's still the same person, same person that I've fallen in love with. So that was that night. There was another night that I remember that she said, I told her I loved her. And it kind of shocked her a little bit, but I meant it. And I knew I meant it because I could really, really feel it. And that night, I asked her, well, do you want to let go of Matthew, her ex-boyfriend? And she said, I want to for you. And I said, oh, well, are you sure? She was like, yeah. And I showed her the song Let Go by um, Tyrone Wells. There you go. It's a very powerful song, and it just go look it up on YouTube. It's a very powerful song. If it's hard to explain, but that's a very good song to put yourself out there and be like, I have to let go. And she told me, wow, this is beautiful. I've never heard a song like this before. It's just like, wow. So that's what she told me, and it was amazing because about 2 or 3 days, maybe just a day, she said, I love you too. And it was the best feeling ever. And this all seemed like a movie, and it still does. But, so that was that night, and a few days later, and then we basically at that point we're dating. And it was pretty good. It just was. And I remember, telling her a lot of good things, and she told me a lot of good things, and obviously flirting a lot. I mean, I was like, wow. Wow. But, yeah. And then comes the car crash, the accident last week on Friday. Then I get news about it literally a minute before I left. Like, literally 1 whole minute before I left to my sister's concert. And I didn't know what to do. I was shaking at the concert, and I was just like, what the heck do I do? I felt useless because the day after I was actually going to Galveston for a vacation, and I just couldn't relax. There was just something in the back of my mind saying, Martin, you gotta leave tonight before you go. You gotta leave, and you just gotta go out there and be like, I'm here for you guys. Fuck school and just whatever. But I didn't go, obviously, because I'm here making this video. And I wish I did, but maybe I will during the summer. I hope I do. I really do. I want to go. She wanted to come down here for me. Now it's my turn to say I want to go up there for her. And I'm not going to regret it if I do. Because I care about her a lot. And then waking up, having amnesia, not remembering anything from 6 months. It's another traumatizing thing that, I'm doing as much as I can to make you, Annabeth, remember. And, whoever watches this vlog until the very end, and if you, Annabeth, watch this until the very end, I hope I could explain a lot more than I did in that email that I sent her. They're trying to explain everything. Because, talking for 30 minutes straight to a camera on your computer, well, 37 minutes now, it's a little weird, but I'm doing it because I care a lot about you, Annabeth, and I love you a lot. And I'm not going anywhere. You saved me from myself. You pushed me to get better grades without even trying. I completely stopped thinking negatively, and I've been a lot more pure with a lot of things, and it seemed amazing. And I know this just is my karma from that first live stream, because I called out all those girls. That's why I felt like it was my fault, because, God. But I can't do anything about it now. So, this vlog says a lot about me personally. And, it's going to be public, and people are going to see this. Some people might think that it's crazy, and some people might think that it's really sweet, but I care a lot about you. And you were and still are my world. And, lying and saying we're not together would have been the easy way out, and I didn't want to do that. Because, like I said, I fell in love with a person. Not physical appearance, not a picture, not some randomized thing. No. I fell in love with a person, and that's you, Annabeth. And I really do love you a lot. And I'm still in my church clothes, I know. And it's 7 o'clock, and I got back like 4 hours ago. But know that I really care. And that I hope that this clears up some things in your mind. And hopefully doesn't hurt you or confuse you. Yeah, number one priority. But that's it, guys. Trying to this isn't live streamed, obviously, but that's why I called my live stream Quest Towards Remembrance. Because even if she doesn't, like I said, even if she doesn't remember, falling for me again would probably be my priority. Because I care a lot about her. And I only hope for the best for us. Was that a bug? No, never mind. I only hope for the best for us. And thank you all. I'm going to post the link one last time. If you all can donate to the Get Well Soon fund. Thank you so much. And if you're still watching, comment on the comment section below. I hope you all, whoever watches this, I hope you all have a great night. I hope you guys, if you guys ever go through this, I hope it pushes you guys to not take the easy way out and say, I still want this person. It seems like The Vow, very much like The Vow, but that was a real life event. But yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. And Annabeth, if you watch this, thank you for watching. I hope it cleared up things. I will see you all very soon again in a gameplay, not a vlog. So, good night, everyone. I'll see you later.